Hi, I am here today talking with Charlie and Sarah of San Antonio Equity Partners. Their website can be found at sanantonioequitypartners.com. Charlie and Sarah, can you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves and a little bit about your real estate investing business?
Okay, we have been encompassing all aspects of the real estate valuation, sales, investing, management, and constructions of all types of properties, and then negotiating government contracts. I hold a Texas sales and license since '04, and I've listed over 235 HUD-acquired properties in the past 2.5 years. And Sarah holds a Texas General Certified Appraisal license and has been in real estate valuation since 1982. She has a master's degree from Mays Business School in Land Economics and Real Estate from Texas A&M University at College Station, and she's active in all aspects of real estate. She also has a broker's license in Texas, and we have our own brokerage firm.
Wow, so it definitely sounds like you guys have a lot of experience between the both of you.
Yes, and we also do real estate investing.
That's excellent. Now, the first question I have for the both of you is what areas of the country do you focus your real estate investment strategies in?
Well, we mostly look for great deals in the San Antonio and surrounding areas in Texas and South Central Texas, but we would be able to network with our partners throughout the United States.
Wow, that's excellent. Now, when you're talking about the surrounding areas of San Antonio, what would be maybe some of the names of some of the smaller cities that maybe people wouldn't be as familiar with? You know, everyone's heard of San Antonio before, but what might be some of the other areas around there that you would be looking for properties in?
Yes, San Antonio has a lot of small cities surrounding it, suburbs. There's Helotes, Texas, which we live in. There's Schertz, which is one of the small cities, great cities to live in the United States. That's Schertz. There's Cibolo, Universal City, Chavano Park, Leon Valley. Can you think of any others, Sarah?
I think we've got Bernie, Texas, a fast-growing community a little bit to the north of San Antonio, as well as Hollywood Park, Kirby, Texas, and South Texas would be Pleasanton, down into Live Oak County, Three Rivers, maybe as far south as Corpus Christi, McAllen, and Brownsville.
Wow, that definitely covers a lot of area. And like you said, you're not limited to that, but that's kind of the area you focus on. But through your partnerships, you could do anything pretty much anywhere in the country, correct?
That's correct.
Excellent.
That's correct. And as far as my network with the Appraisal Institute and highly designated members in that directory, we have some sources of great information in most major cities of the United States.
That's excellent that you have so many resources that you can utilize like that. For my second question, what type of real estate would you say the two of you specialize in?
We mainly specialize in single-family residential, but we're really interested in any below-market deals in emerging markets.
Okay. So looking for below-market deals in the single-family home, do you guys do rehab work, I'm assuming, as well?
Yes, we're currently working in that area.
Excellent.
We have a team of people to do the work for us. Of course, we don't do that ourselves, manually.
Okay. So as basically what you're specializing is anything that is in the single family home realm that is well below market value. That's pretty much what your specialty is. You'll take it and you know, whether it's ready to turn around or if you have to do some work on it. As long as it's below market value and it's a single family home, you guys would be interested in looking at it.
Yes.
That's true. We've got about 12 different exit strategies depending on the property that we're dealing with. As well, on the commercial properties, it's definitely based on the income to the property and the expected cap rate that we can get. So there's not a lot of emotion involved. That's why, as an appraiser, I like to look at commercial properties. That would be specialty properties, because a lot of people don't know how to move that, or I guess deal with it, value it. As far as storage buildings, RV parks, very unique income-producing properties that we can analyze the numbers and leave the emotion out.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You have to leave the emotion out of the deal.
That's right. Investing is very, much of a juggling act when it comes to risk and return. And with the experience we have, we basically look at all the variables and narrow it down to a focused value and long and short-term exit strategy, whichever might be the case. But with commercial properties, it's probably going to be 5 to 10 years max.
All right. Well, question 3. When it comes to people sending you real estate deals, what are you looking for?
We are looking for the numbers. We want motivated sellers, so it's easy to negotiate contract. And we're looking for wholesalers who already have the property under contract at a great, price where you can return on investment. And we're also looking for real estate owned properties and HUD foreclosures, HUD acquired properties, which are foreclosures in a way.
Okay. Is there any particular information that you'd be looking for from someone when they do send you over a deal?
Well, if they visit our website, SanAntonioEquityPartners.com, there's a form they would fill out whether they're interested in selling their home or whether they're interested in buying a home or even buying or selling businesses. And that information is all out there. Of course, it's the typical return after repair value, the ARV, and the purchase price, and then what's the condition of the property, how much repairs are necessary.
Okay. So basically, if somebody visits the SanAntonioEquityPartners.com website, all the information that you're looking for, it pretty much walks them through the process on what you guys need in order to be able to analyze the deal. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent. Making it as easy as possible for people, right?
Yes, it's just simply a few clicks. It wouldn't take more than 30 seconds.
The good thing about that is we can have sellers go in there themselves and put information. We'll get it directly. Secondly, if we have people who are bird dogs that already have properties under contract, they can submit those properties as well. So we prefer people to have things under contract so we can just negotiate that if they need funding, or we just look at every deal and go with whatever we can, be honest with people and get their problem solved.
Okay. The 5th question I have for the both of you is, can you tell me a little bit about the most recent real estate deal that you've done?
Well, we have one closing at the end of the month, which will be purchased at $137 with hard money, and it'll require about $40,000 in rehab costs. And it will sell for $245. We've got the appraisal after repair value of $245, which leaves us a great amount of profit in case things don't go perfectly as planned. There is quite a bit there, $70,000 or so.
That's excellent.
That's reduction.
Now, how long do you anticipate a project like that taking you guys?
We anticipate less than 2 months. And this is a great neighborhood, so there should be no difficulty closing, getting the buyer to come in.
Location is one of our strategic factors. We always go with that number 1 rule of real estate: location, location, location. Yep. And price and negotiate according to that as our number 1, I would say, risk reduction factor.
Yeah, it's always nice to have that great location that everyone's wanting to move into. That definitely helps.
Yeah, that's true. And what some people don't, as an appraiser, what they don't always consider are external adversities, and that's a specialty of mine. I stand on the curb and look around and see if there's anything impacting a property, and a lot of people forget to do that. I think they're becoming more informed that it doesn't even always include just that location, but surrounding external factors, neighborhood trends, and where the neighborhood is going. We consider as well in location. That's all.
That's great. It's definitely that appraisal background coming in to help you out a lot.
I'm glad you recognize that, because that is a great theory training application for the real estate business.
Yeah. Now, question number 6. What makes San Antonio Equity Partners different from other real estate investors out there?
Well, first of all, Sarah is an experienced real estate broker since 1985 and a real estate appraiser since that time. She has an SRA designation. She is also experienced in all aspects of real estate. We make a great team. And I've listed over, like I said, 225 HUD acquired properties, which I've viewed very many properties. And in addition, Sarah has, in the past 4 years, looked at, probably over 2,000 properties. So she's seen all properties in all conditions. And also, we're action takers. Most real estate investors wait too long. It's just like you need to do ready, fire, aim instead of ready, aim, fire.
I would say I've got a banking background as well, and we like to treat our partners' money more conservatively than our own, so that way we keep our partners for a long time, and they like to work with us that way, feeling like they're protected in a partnership a little bit.
So it sounds like with how cautious you treat your partner's money, you're definitely looking for partnerships that are going to develop into very long-term relationships, not just a partner for one deal and then kind of have to move on to the next. You're looking to really form relationships and bonds and really have a long-term partner in your projects. Would that be an accurate statement?
Yes, in a partnership, each party needs to bring something different to the table. So a lot of partners, they want to earn more and work less. So while they're relaxing with the family, we'll be working. And when they're sleeping, we'll be working even harder. So
that's a business model we have.
We have a business model that our partners are very important to us. And we are looking that even when their money is not involved in the deal, they'll be still earning money, because that's the way we structure our partnerships. And we believe in honesty, and we'll be honest with them even when they're not looking, which is pretty much our logo.
Wow. Well, you two definitely sound like partners that I think anyone out there would want, knowing how hard it sounds like you're going to work for your partners and how cautious you're going to be with their investment. And like you said, how you're going to get them returns when they don't really have to do anything for it. So I think that's amazing, and you definitely sound like two people that I think anyone out there would want to partner with.
Thank you very much. As many years as we've been doing this, we've seen a couple of really down cycles, and hats off to anybody in real estate that's made it through the last depressive real estate market that we've been through. I just think that in real estate, that's a real, I'm proud to say we made it through that. We didn't, and kept our credit score good. We, learned a lot through it as well. A lot of other people did too, but the fallout has actually changed the real estate business quite a bit. And we're just enjoying working with people who are still in business, I should say.
Right. Well,
yeah, the number one rule in real estate is know your numbers and don't lose any money. Even if a deal looks attractive, there's always a risk, but you need to manage your risk. And at the end, trust and verify. At the end of the day, you got to make sure that you're protected and don't go negative.
Right. It's definitely very important. The 7th question I have for the both of you is, when it comes to referrals, what do you typically pay someone for a referral fee?
We usually pay standards for the area is leads. Of course, a lead is a lead, and if you can convert 1 out of 20 to make some money, so we typically pay the typical bird dog just at a lead, anywhere from $25 to $100 a lead.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we've also done other transactions with real estate brokers, since we're both real estate agents and she's a broker. We pay the typical 20% commission for real estate agents, but that's not really real estate investing. That's just transactional.
It depends on the deal as well, how attractive the deal is, and if it works with what we're doing at the time.
Okay.
The type of leads, there's different quality leads, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
And also, I forgot to mention the wholesalers, which they already have the deal under contract and they assign it over to us. Mm-hmm. That's typically $5,000 to $15,000.
Wow. Well, that definitely sounds like a great deal for the wholesalers. So if there's any wholesalers out there, I think they definitely need to be visiting the San Antonio EquityPartners.com website to get in touch with you guys.
Yes, that's correct. That's our front. That's the best way. We also have a phone number if they wish to call us directly, but we prefer San Antonio Equity as the first pass. And my number 210-336-2300.
Excellent. Now, the next question I have for you is, what's been your favorite real estate deal that the two of you have done?
I would have to say the most favorite one is actually going to be the one that closes next week, because it's our daughter's home that we bought as a HUD foreclosure. It's assessed at $245, and we're purchasing it at $91,000 with probably $15,000 of repairs. But this is not a profit thing because we don't get our profit because she's going to be living in it, but it's still a good deal. It's on like over 1 acre here in South Texas.
It's a great custom home property that, she's graduated from college. She gets a great place to live at a great price, and that makes it our favorite deal, I believe.
No, in addition, my favorite deal is the last deal that closed.
At some point, they all become...
It's all good. We love all the deals. It's like shopping every day.
Right. I was going to say, at some point, every deal becomes your favorite deal because they're all different and every deal is unique, and there's something about each one that you definitely learn to love. But I think that's great that you're able to get a property at such a great deal and it will end up being your daughter's property. I think that's excellent. I wish I could say the same for my parents.
I think one thing that we love to do is stay on the top when it comes to quality, and for me, I'm very creative. So sometimes we will put more money in property just to see what the contributory value is, and sometimes it's almost like art. You come out with something very pretty, something that sells in a really quick manner, and other investors aren't doing that. So far as I've noticed here in San Antonio, we'll maybe put a lifetime paint on a property because the labor's the same. It doesn't cost that much more. And I guess one of my favorite deals was the first time we did that, we had a commercial painter buy the property. The first buyer was a commercial painter, and he recognized that quality, so sort of proved the point of quality selling even today in this market.
Yeah.
What I wanted to add about favorite real estate deal, every deal is actually different, so every deal you're learning something that you may have not come across. So it's continually learning experience, as markets change and other factors come into play.
Definitely.
You moved into San Antonio yet?
I have not, but it sounds like a great area that I need to come check out.
Over 1,000 people a day are moving to Texas just because it's a beautiful place and the